Hi, my name is Sandi Krakowski. I'm the CEO and founder of A Real Change International. This is where it's been happening for the last 14 years as I've built 11 successful companies. As a stay-at-home mom who had a dream, who later went on to discover she had a calling in business. Now, mind you, don't misunderstand me when I use words like calling or the divine call of God on business, etc. I recently had somebody ask me if I was a part of the business as ministry movement. And while I have a lot of respect for how people are interpreting how to run their business, how to run their ministry and impact the earth, that is not what I am about. Yes, I'm a diehard Christian, but I am someone who believes that my role in business is what I have been called to. That means as a business owner, I have a moral and ethical obligation to create jobs, make a lot of money, create products, build huge lists, rob unethical niches ethically. What do I mean by that? That means that if I see a niche over here that's making trillions of dollars, bringing people into bondage, my calling and gifting is to bring freedom over here by leading people through business to freedom because of what I do in the marketplace. Not because I'm preaching and acting like I have a parachurch organization in business. No way. But running my business as a place of service to love and impact people. Chick-fil-A is an enormous company that is run by a man who believes in the moral aspect of chicken, who believes in running a business that will create millions and millions, if not billions of dollars in profits, impact the world, create jobs, and do it through the delivery of chicken. When you go into Chick-fil-A, there's not somebody standing there on the corner of their restaurant preaching to you from a Bible. They are living their life out loud, serving you in the marketplace and taking those profits that maybe they're sifting from other companies that are using genetically altered foods, poisoning people, etc., 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 and using it for good. I believe, it is my belief that over the course of the last 10 to 15 years, God has really not begun, but made a movement where people began to realize, you know what, wait a second. I don't need to become a minister when God has called me to make millions, hundreds of millions, billions of dollars in the marketplace. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with ministry. But it is my belief that some have been called to ministry, some have been called to business, and there's a large group of people who need to be connected together between the two for the world to change. It is my belief that if you don't learn how to live your Christian beliefs with someone in the marketplace who does not believe like you, with moral, ethical love, honor, and respect, you'll never get to your goals. It is my belief that when you were knit together in your mother's womb, that you had an entrepreneurial calling on your life that you were not supposed to follow. Some kind of pipe dream, Ponzi scheme. You get my drift, but you were supposed to create a hugely profitable business that making money, lots of it, impacting lots of people's lives, loving people through business, sharpening your skill, investing into yourself would glorify God no less than somebody maybe who is doing a ministry project. People of old have impacted the world. You've seen me say it. The Matthews Bow Company is the direct result of a man who received digital downloads on how to create a crossbow that would change that whole niche. R.J. Letourneau created the first earth mover where you could go under the ocean and push dirt to create the world like we have now with bridges and different things like that. The reality is he didn't do that because he got a college degree, and I'm not against college degrees. If you're supposed to get one, then you do one. You get one, you do it, and you use it in the marketplace. But he did that with less than even a high school education, through mentoring and someone taking time and interest in him so that that company to this day could be the biggest competitor that large companies would later formulate, follow, and even pattern themselves after. I am very serious about meeting with you for 2 days, teaching you tactical strategies like read their mind, how to write copy that converts, how to write email that speaks to the heart and the soul of your client. Because my friends, you have to speak to that. That's where they make decisions with their emotion and their will. That is why the pornography industry can lead trillions and trillions of people into bondage, but some of the companies that we see online can't even lead their first 100,000 to their first millions in profits because they're still trying to pitch people on what they have and what they sell, and they're not talking to the emotion and the will inside the person. All of the world, in the natural, in the spiritual, in the sociological, is designed to connect with relationship. And it is a divine design that if you pay very close attention, social media is proving it to be so. My 14 years online, my specialty is being able to read the marketplace, see trends that are coming, see what is currently happening like an eagle's eye view, and knit together systems of marketing that shock people. I am very serious about helping a select group of people. I realize this is not for people who just want to convince and persuade and hype people into buying sales. This is for people who want to create jobs, who want to impact the earth, who want to be wealthy, who are not afraid of money, but they're more afraid of missing the call that is on their life and are willing to invest into themselves. I'm bringing some of the best talent that I know, PJ McClure, the mindset maven, who currently is working with our clients. And in under our first week, we have already seen by our combined efforts over $100,000 in profits with brand new businesses in less than 7 days from people who had very little success prior to that. I'm also bringing someone who's going to share with you how music changes an atmosphere and causes your brain to work at a higher level so that you can write better copy, do better blog posts, do what you need to do in relationship with people. And I'm going to teach you what I've been doing for the last 14 years. How did I ever identify what my gifts were so that I was doing what makes the most amount of money and outsourcing over 180 hours a week so people could do the things that they needed to do, and I was able to master what I was doing. Meet me for 2 days, March 31st and April 1st in Dallas, Texas. I guarantee you this. You've never seen an event like this before. You will never, ever get to the place where you need to with your gifting and calling without this information. It is important for you to realize you have within you already everything that you need. My goal is to teach you some tactical, strategic steps to bring that out, to master your ability to talk to people, to master your ability to write, to master your ability to see on the internet where are current trends, where can you find the gaping holes, and how to plug into them and make a lot of money. Not by copying someone, not by stealing someone else's content, not by doing all of the ethical and moral crap that we see go on in the marketplace, but by doing what you have been called to do in business. Meet me for the divine call of God on business and on your life in Dallas, Texas, March 31st and April 1st. My whole family will be there, including my husband and all of my sons. I've got a team that's coming ready to serve you. There's a spot waiting for you. And if right now you feel something inside of you that's bubbling up and you know you can't miss it, get your seat today. I can't wait to see you there. Bye-bye.